So how do I open my pool if I'm on the Perma system? Well, first of all, you're going to hook the pump and filter system back up, hook up all the hoses and get all that stuff ready. And then you're going to start filling the pool. Again, if you remember from basic pool school, you're going to fill that water all the way up to the very top of the skimmer, almost to the top, about a ½ inch from the top, but above that second screw to make sure that the water is going to circulate. Remember from basic pool school, if the water level is low when you turn on the pump and the filter system, what will happen is it will lose prime. You'll form a little whirlpool, air will be sucked in the system, you'll lose prime. So just wait until it's all the way up, and then when you do, fire up the system. Now the first thing to look at when you fired up the system is look to see if the little red light has come on for the Perma. Keep in mind, normally you should change out the Perma chamber, the natural mineral chamber, once a year. And that's here. Now, typically in the springtime at Family Leisure, we run a big special price on the Perma system, a year's worth of Clarate, a year's worth of Activate, the year's worth of Preparate, and a new chamber. But you want to look at that light. Now, if it's not on, you don't have to replace it just yet, but it probably will go out shortly. You might as well take advantage of the deal, of the discount. But we look at that light, make sure it's on, and then turn it all the way up. Like everything, you want to get your levels up fast as you're first firing up the pool. Now, when I talk about AquaSmart or chlorine systems, I always have to say, well, if the water is green or if it's clear, these are the two ways you do it. With a Perma system, it's very rare to actually have a green pool in the spring, unless you wait way too long to open it. Typically, if you open your pool in March or early April and the water temperature is below 65 or even 68, 70, that water will be crystal clear. You'll have some dirt on the bottom that has to be vacuumed up, but you won't really have any messes to deal with that some of the other systems have. So all you really do is you'll buy that startup package for the Perma system, and you'll have everything you need for the whole year. That's one of the great things about the Perma system. So what you'll get is a replacement chamber, so that when this one goes out, you can simply replace it. You're going to get a 25-pound bucket of Preparate. Now remember, the Preparate has all kinds of great stuff in it that will help to get rid of algae. Even if there's a little in the pool, this will help to get rid of it. It has cyanuric acid. It has a lot of great things in it that prepares the water and gets ready for the program. You'll get 8 bottles of Clarate. Well, that's 16 weeks of clarifier. Now, in most pools, you get 8 bags of Activate. In most pools, that's enough for all 16 weeks. Remember, on the larger size pools, what I'd recommend is getting some extra. So that if you have to, you could put some extra Activate in, which is the shock treatment, to make sure that everything stays good. And that's it. You're basically turning on the system, turning on the filter, putting in your Preparate, and starting your bi-weekly treatment of Activate and Clarate. Last thing, after you've got everything running, is test the water for pH and alkalinity. Chances are those will be fine. If not, you can pick up a very inexpensive startup kit that has small quantities of pH plus and pH minus in it and some of the other chemicals. So that's the Perma system. Like everything else on this system, it's just easy.